Hello, Violas. Today we're going to be moving on to page 15 in Essential Elements, Book 2. And there's a special viola exercise at the top of the page that's just a little rhythm writing exercise that you're welcome to do. You're basically counting how many beats there are and then putting the bar lines, also adding in the counting. So that is a really helpful rhythm theory exercise that you can work on with your pencil, and you don't need your instrument for that. The violins are going to be learning a new note on their E string today, G sharp. So we're in the key of A major that includes the G sharp, and we are going to go back to the D string and play our G sharp with the high third finger on the D string. So this is a review of what we worked on a couple of pages ago. So let's go ahead and get started with number 62, which is Let's Read G sharp. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and do our A major scale again. And this time we're going to play it in quarter notes. Notice how there are some arrows reminding you to play the high third finger on both the G string and on the D string on this one. This one does repeat the top note, so this is not going to be effective if we try and play it in a round. Good. And then we're going to follow that up with the A major arpeggio. All right, here we go. A major arpeggio, also using the high third finger for C sharp. Excellent. And the next one is a song. It's called The Fig Tree. And this song uses all the notes of the A major scale. Excellent. And then finally we will do the next one, which is a Russian folk song. This one is called Sitka City, and in addition to having quite a few eighth notes in it, notice it is 2 beats in a measure for this one, and mostly eighth notes. We have some accented quarter notes. When you have an accent is a sideways V shape, which is either under or over the note, so it's vertically aligned with the note. Remember, any kind of a dot or marking that is vertically aligned with the note generally tells you how to articulate that note. Whereas if you have a dot after the note, right next to it, it actually lengthens that note. So here we have the sideways V, which is a stronger articulation than the staccato. It tells you to play that note louder, particularly the beginning of the note should be louder. So a little more bow weight at the beginning of the note, and maybe a little more bow speed as well. And we also do want to separate those. So when you have the accented quarter notes, instead of playing like, they're going to be more punctuated. So kind of like a staccato, but with a little bit more loudness to it. Listen to how those notes are different than the quarter notes that don't have the accents. All right, here we go. Sitka City. good. So very, very important that you do remember to do the high third finger when you're playing in a key signature that requires it. And hopefully these 4 pages where we've been practicing the high third finger has made you comfortable with playing with the high third finger. Just remember, don't be afraid to really push that third finger up. I hope that you enjoyed the songs on page 15. On the next page, we are going to be moving on to learning 16th notes. So we have a new rhythm concept coming up. So good luck and happy practicing.